Hey guys, Madi here with July's monthly journal. Have some time and some daylight, so I'm going to do this video really quickly. It's semi-thick. I noticed that in this month I was working on my vacation mini, so this month might be a little bit boring compared to the other months. I didn't do as much technique because I was trying to catch up on my vacation mini and get that finished, and I didn't want to get even further behind because I was already like 2 weeks behind. So these pages might be a little boring, might be the same stuff over and over, because I'm also running out of ideas and different things to do on my pages. So let me go share with you really quickly. This is July 1st. This is some Amy Tan sketchbook 6x6 paper. And then just some of the scraps. I believe these stickers are from the Bo Bunny Ad-Lib collection, along with this, and I thought, because we were at a birthday party, so kind of fit. And when I cut these off right here, I just used the extras and put them right there with just some random stickers. 3 different kinds right there. And then there's just my girls at the, I think it was Peter Piper Pizza or something. And I used a red pen to journal, and I kind of doodled along with the sketchbook paper. So that was the first. The second, okay, this is like the funniest thing ever. Okay, I play draw something with just my husband and my sister and my brother-in-law, and I think just my mom. I think those are the only games I got going. But I love playing Pictionary. Like, that's like my favorite board game to play, and I'm pretty good at it. And me and my sister, I can draw a dot and she knows exactly what it is. It's so funny, but we just know each other like that, I guess. But draw something is kind of like Pictionary. They give you words to choose from and you have to draw it, and then your partner guesses it. Well, this is my brother-in-law's drawing, and I made a little flip thing here because I was like, I had no idea what that was. I was like, what the H? And it took me forever, and I was like, dude, I give up. Like, just what is it? And so he told me, and I just reprinted it. And this is Jupiter. I'm like, that is not Jupiter. But it was like, oh my god, it was so funny. My sister got a crack out of it, and I did. But anyways, that's the story behind it. But this is some sketchbook paper, I think, as well. And I kind of made it like it's like in an art gallery or something with, you know, the frame, and I framed this with some washi tape and just put the date right here, and then journaled around. So that was my thing behind this picture. So that was pretty funny. July 3rd, I just snapshot a picture of my running, and then journaled on the bag. And then I just put in some stickers. Running makes me happy. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of running. So July 4th, this is happy 4th of July. This is we didn't go all out with fireworks this year, but we did buy a little kitty bag worth of fireworks. So this is the bag that our fireworks came in. I cut it down quite a bit though, and then I sewed it to make a bag. And these are the inserts. My favorite dip that I love to make. Just the girls eating some corn on the cob. Journaled, and then we have a little pool, and the girls love it, and that's just them getting wet. And then at night, I did this cool effect with my camera. And that's the only thing that I thought of drawing. If I had more people, I would have spelt out a word, but it was just me and my husband, so that's what I did, and he was snapping the pictures, or just the one picture. But yeah, that's my 4th of July inserts. This is Thursday the 5th, and this is just my girls watching some of their shows on the laptop, and there's just a whole bunch of layers behind here. This is I think this is a Daily Junk from Pink Paisley collection, and there's just a whole bunch of, this is where I use my confetti pages from, and I save the negatives and use them in my projects. But I think this day is I started This is Lost. So glad I found you. I got into watching the series Lost on Netflix. And oh my god, I absolutely love that show. If you have time to watch it, and I tried to watch it while I scrapped, and that didn't work out too well. I wasn't getting much scrapping done. But I watched like all, I think there's only 6 seasons, and they're all on Netflix. So yeah, I've seen all of them. But I love that show. And I got my husband into it too, so that was kind of funny. But this is double-sided paper, so I didn't have to do anything to it. This is a doily that I misted with my homemade mist from, I think this is acrylic paint, the color. And just some flowers that I had in my stash, and that's just her and her daddy's boots. This page right here is actually some packaging. And I just put some scrap paper right there. I think it had jelly bean, little journaling sprouts or something. And there's a border strip from the paper. Just put some ribbon. This is from these two. This flower and the bird is from one paper collection. It's 8x8 stack. I'm not too remember the name. I don't remember. But that's just me and my cousin. It's like my favorite person in the whole wide world. We're the same age, so we grew up and we're like really close. So that's just us. In the back, I just cover the packaging with some paper. And it's just my girls. I don't know why, don't ask. They had to walk around with their helmets, but they weren't even riding their bikes. And I just put Sisterly Love with some stickers. This is some fabric fabric tape from Japan. I just put the date. This is the 9th. We watch somewhat kind of a lot of Netflix, but I used to watch this as a kid. And I saw it on Netflix one day, and my girls ended up liking it, so we watched quite a bit of it. Not all the episodes or anything, but Gem, and I put Truly Outrageous. But that's pretty neat that my girls can see it. And then I just journaled. This is just a shipping tag that I covered with paper, and then I just left the back blank and added some washi and a little scrap paper right there. This insert, the 10th. These big letters, numbers are from Pink Bay, one of those spiral booklets from Pink Bailey. This is actually packaging. I think some brads or something more in here. And it opened like this, and then you could unsnap the brads. So I covered it with pattern paper. Let me take it out. And this was rather thick because the packaging itself is a little bit of lightweight chipboard type, and then I added 2 layers of paper, and they're pretty thick papers, and it's not buckling at all. It seems to be holding up pretty well. There a little bit it's buckling, and right there, but and the inside it looks pretty good. So, and I just paint splatters on there on the back too, and then just my girls are playing chalk. And those are not socks. Those are her feet. She decided, she takes her shoes off and her socks, and she walks around, and then there's my little one drawing, coloring. And then I guess she forgot her hands are all dirty, and the pictures are kind of dark. Touched her face, and she got all chalk all over her face. But it was a fun outdoor day, evening. That was the 10th. 10th, 11th, I think I visited my mom in the hospital. She had surgery, or I visited her. And then that's just a picture of me. There's a scratch on my nose from the ink or something. After my running, I was all sweaty. It was so hot and humid. But yeah, that's just a picture of my mom and the chart, and that's what she was feeling like after her surgery. The 12th, like I said, these pages are really kind of boring, just scraps, just my girls. Where's my little one on the stairs? I don't know, she's weird. Washi tape, stickers. This is some from the AB10, her first line. I always forget the name of that one. And these are just some stickers from that same collection. And then I drew some butterfly wings, and both the girls laid on the floor. But her picture didn't turn out as good as my oldest. So that was a 12th. This is a 13th. Just some scratch craft cardstock. I just did a little bit of layers in the back, some washi tape. And yeah, those are all HEG tape. I placed an order and split these between amongst friends. Yeah, 144 rolls. It was a huge, heavy box. But that was the 13th. The 14th. The whole reason I started these monthly journals was because of Marion Smith's 31-day challenge back in January. And I thought it was a great idea. I think the thing was, but the challenge was to take a picture a day and journal about it. And so that's what started me off on my monthly journals. And I actually won her drawing. I did a video and entered into her contest, whatever. And that was back in January, and I barely got my prize package in July. It took a long time, but she sent me some of her little trinkets from her new line. I think at this time it just got released at the summer CHA. So those are the things that I won, and I just journaled about it. Scrap paper, washi, and then just some random stickers. And I think this is paper bag behind there. But so thank you, Marion, for sending me my winnings. The 15th, 3 blenders. Yeah, this is a funny story. This is my blender. This is a neighbor's, and this is a neighbor's. We like to make smoothies. I think I've shown pictures in the past. My blender broke, and I had all the fruit and stuff in there, and I didn't want to just throw it away, so I borrowed my neighbor's blender. This didn't even turn on. So I was like, I didn't break it. It wasn't me. It didn't turn on. And so after I put the fruit in there, I had to take it out and clean it and give it back to her. And so I asked my other neighbor if I could borrow hers, and I turned it on before I put the fruit in there. It worked. And then we made our smoothies, and I cleaned it, and the day when I was going to give it back to her, it didn't work. It didn't turn on. And I was like, are you serious? Like, I broke 3 blenders in like a day. But I guess this is, mine has the buttons that you push down, and so does this one. This one's kind of just like, I don't know, it's all like electronics buttons. I don't know what kind of buttons those are, but I guess there was a lot of wires, and my husband just like banged on it, and it worked. So I was like, hurry up and go take it to her. As long as it's working, I don't want to have to buy her another one. But yeah, so that was just a picture of, and I just put some washi tape behind there. I don't know what paper. This is just from a 6x6 pad, and just a bunch of little scraps that I have right there. But yeah, that's my story behind the 3 blenders. And I only broke 1. I didn't break 3. But this is the 16th, hanging out in the front yard, having some ice pops. Just my girls, thinking I think my husband was doing the yard, so she thinks she's gardening. And this is from the Amy Tan 6x6 pad. These stickers are from the Recollections 12x12 pad. This is some more packaging that I just layered. This is, I think this is a Dear Lizzie line. And I just put Thursday the 17th, Tuesday the 17th. And just some stickers, some layers. There's stickers all over her face and her body. And I just finished my journaling on the tag. And that's that page. On the back, I think I was visiting my mom in the hospital, and it was raining so bad. She had another surgery, I think, that day. And I just put some scrap paper, put the date right there. Yeah. And then there's that page. Kind of boring. This is Thursday. I think I was visiting my mom again in the hospital. Just put a bunch of layers there. I think this is from my Studio Calico Abroad collection that I had scraps. I was probably doing my vacation mini, and I just had these on the desk and thought of using it. And this is just a bunch of ribbon, seam binding ribbon that I just kind of layered on top of each other. And This little corrugated board with the stickers. Sewed these two papers together. This is the 20th. This is our parking garage ticket. I was visiting my mom. She was feeling a little bit better. I won't show her. She probably doesn't. And we decided to go take the girls to see her at the hospital. And this is just layered with a bunch of paper bags, a little cluster of random scrap things I had on my desk. That was about it for that page. This is her little thing that I stole after she got out. It's like, let me have that for my book. Okay, with this page, this is an Amy Tan sketchbook 6x6 pad, and it has a bunch of frames. And we found this on our porch. It was dead, but still, it died from all the pesticide that we spray. But it gets really hot here. These bugs, scorpions, and this is the first time I've ever seen something like that. Try to get in the house, but with the pesticide that's sprayed, you know, in and out, they don't make it in, thank goodness. But that's disgusting. It's a giant red-headed centipede. It's a Texas, I think, giant Texas red-headed centipede. But in every single frame, I tried to put something different. Like, this is just a little epoxy sticker, hot or not. Yep, it's real. It's a rub-on. And then just put, I can't believe we found this thing. And a little quote that my daughter said when we found it. Gross, sad face, OMG. I just thought it was different. But yeah, that's disgusting. It was huge too. But this is the 22nd, just a Sunday swim. We went in the morning. These are just some scrap paper. I did some border punches, some washi journaled scrap ribbon right there. The 23rd, this is just a printable bingo card that I bought at 2P's. I made a pocket with some scrap paper, just some washi, and a little sticker right here on the bottom. July 23rd, this is 22nd, 23rd, I kind of got my paint dauber and kind of mimicked the bingo paint daubers, and this is just hanging out in the front yard like we always do. So that was that page. Tuesday the 24th, I just took a picture of them playing with blocks. I have a bunch of layers of scrap paper behind the photos. You can see all the different layers. The 25th, this is some Prima packaging. As you can see, I didn't even bother covering it. Probably because of these right here. It's a little harder to cut with your craft knife. And I finally finished it. It's big and yummy. And then this was just happy 90th. It was my grandfather's birthday, and he didn't want to take a picture, so I didn't get a picture of him. But this is just this is just a time card that my friend Reagan had given me. Some corrugated board that I painted a long time ago, and then just some ribbon. So that was the 25th, 26th. This is just my youngest napping, and then just some bunch of scrap papers, and I didn't even cover the back either. Just journaled right there. Really quick pages in this month. Friday the 27th, this is a doily that my friend Laura had given me. This is another one of our chalk drawings that we did. In the front, some scrap cutouts. A bunch of layers there in the back. I think I went layer crazy on this one. And this was from a packaging. Creativity comes to those who seek it. And I saved it and just used it on that. I think this is a pocket. I guess this is the same day. I don't know which day this is on. I'd have to go back. Probably on this day because we're outside. So this is just the girls, some scrap paper, a bunch of layers in the back. And then journaled. And then this is just their room's clean. And then this is a cutout from Echo Park paper. And then just a bunch of layers in the back. stick that in later. 28th, this is just, oh, this is for this day. Because we were cleaning that day. Cleaning all day long. And we took us break time, snack time. Some grapes and apples. And that was an easy day. The 29th. This is actually just a journaling card from one of those 12 by 12 sheets. This is crepe paper. And I just have this scrap tab punch already out. There's just a picture of my daughter. And this is one of my stamps that my mom gave me from her work. Then I just journaled in the back. The 30th. This is an envelope that we had got something in the mail and I just kept it. A bunch of layers in the back. And a picture of my girls. This is the 30th. This is the same day, and this was the before picture that she took. And then that's the after. She always takes her hair out and I can't ever keep it on. But you can just see a bunch of layers in the back, scrap paper on both sheets. And then I just journaled in the back. So that's 30th. Then the 31st, right here, I used my stamp. Bunch of scrap paper. This is happy birthday to my grandma. And that was her at her, I think it was her 88th birthday. 87th, I think. But yeah, that's just at my grandma's house with everybody. And so that was it. That was July. I hope you liked it. Let me know if you have any questions. And I'll be back with August monthly journal. So talk to you later. Bye.